Good afternoon, welcome back to another video. Come say hello, baby. Come. She is so cute. Come here, doodle bam. Oh, let's get past the glass. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. She's like, who am I saying hi to? You're so cute. So she sleeps with me right now because her owners are on holiday and they drop her here with Teddy, the big boy. And so she follows me everywhere. So I felt bad to like lock her out of the room. And literally, she could just like sit on you and she just does not care. Like, she doesn't move, she just like sits on you, but she probably will move in a minute because she will find something to bark at. Anyways, welcome back. I'm a caller Brian, I'm a Fist and Brian, I'm a Tex Lorenzo, and I'm a Lee. I'm so like, I was waiting for my hair to dry. I was like, I can't wait for it to dry. I have to do this video. Why? Only God knows. So I'm here to update you about following your dreams because I took the plunge and I did it. What? And the last video that I posted, and I knew as I was saying it that something was going to happen in my life because I was just like, I can't carry on doing this. And literally that following, so I recorded that video on a Saturday or on a Friday, and then the following Monday I quit my job. And literally I had a shower and I was like feeling all those feelings of like anxiety and dread and like, oh God. And lately that feeling has been like really overwhelming. So then I had a shower, and in a shower I was like, I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? There's no other way. And I've been toying with the idea for like 2-3 weeks of like, I don't like the job. And it's funny because prior to this job I could take stuff so easily, like the whole stress and the whole anxiety and everything. Like, I've been dealing with it my whole life and I could really take it, but for some reason this time round, and actually I think that the guy that I was working for, who I was his executive assistant, I think he took it personally because it is the first time in my life where I was just like, I can't do this. And so then I had a shower, I came down, I had my towel around me, I looked at myself in the mirror and I just started crying. Oh no! I was like, I can't do this, because I knew then that I was gonna have to do it. And I just started crying because I knew the disappointment that was about to come on their behalf, because on their behalf they've just found this like perfect candidate. Like they haven't even seen the perfect candidate as of yet. To them they've seen it, but to me, I know that I could offer way more than what they was able to see in 1 month. So I was very sad on their behalf that they found this person. You know, she speaks Portuguese, she's like very organized, and it was just the beginning of this great friendship or relationship and this great partnership, and then she just quits. No. And I was feeling that pain on their behalf of like, oh God, like, am I really gonna do this? But I knew I couldn't carry on because the dread and the anxiety was just too much, and the baby's still on my lap, you're not gonna move. So I knew I was gonna do it. So then it was like 8:30, I was getting ready. And then 9 AM came and I was even like just so anxious. And it's funny because the Friday before, the HR girl, she was like messaging me saying, how are you feeling? And I was telling her the truth. And then the guy who did my job before me, he was like, how are you feeling? And literally both of them, when it hit 9 AM, both of them like messaged me and they both was like, how are you feeling? And then I ignored both of their messages because I knew I had to speak to the boss first, because I didn't want him to be like the second one to know. So I messaged him. And then I said to him like, I've decided to leave. I'm really sorry if that's disappointing news, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it became a very complicated week because like I said, like he seemed to have taken it personal, because by the end of the week he wasn't even talking to me anymore. I was supposed to give him 2 weeks notice, but he was like, no, you could leave immediately. But I knew that like I didn't want to leave immediately because I wanted like a whole month's pay, so then I could take that month's pay and go on my way. And he was like, no, I don't want you to do that. Like, this is your company, I'm not about to go. No, it's in my contract, I'm gonna stay for 2 weeks. So then I said, can I at least stay until the end of the week? And he was like, yeah, sure. And then by the end of the week he wasn't even talking to me. Oops. I was sending him messages, he wouldn't even answer. And then when I left on my final day, he didn't even say goodbye. He didn't say nothing. And oops. I felt the pain. I felt the pain because it was like, damn, like I knew I had this, so I knew I was going to disappoint him. I knew it, but I had to do this for myself. Which brings me to the topic of following your dreams / listening to your feelings, trusting your feelings. Because I'm 1 week into this break, right? So I said to myself, I'm going to give myself 4 months off, right? which is not gonna happen because I just need to be doing things. Like otherwise I just get very like tired and very just like, oh. So I said I'm gonna give myself 4 months off just to like be with myself. And I'm 1 week in and I'm just like, right, what can I do? And I'm getting excited about life again. Like I'm just feeling this excitement of like, oh, I could do this and I could do that. And I feel like that's what life is supposed to be. And my body was basically breaking down, and it was telling me, and my friend was saying that I was basically having a breakdown. But it's like my body was telling me that I need to do something different, that this is not my calling. Yes, Nayna, you are very good at organizing. Yes, Nayna, you are a reliable worker. Yes, you are a problem solver. All of the things that they require in that job. Yes, you're great at those things. But does it serve your highest good?
No.
Absolutely not. What serves your highest good, Nayna? What makes you happy? What makes me happy is doing creative things. And now that I'm 1 week past that situation where I've actually left, like 1 week ago today was my last day of work, and I just feel like I can't believe that I've done it. I can't believe that I'm free to literally do whatever I want to do. She's getting bothered by my bursts of so I'm gonna try and talk really gentle so I don't shock her. Baby, why don't you go over there on the sofa? That's what I mean, she just like stays on you. Anyway, so I guess that my feelings was telling me, using dread and using anxiety was telling me that I had to move on.
Yeah.
From the situation that I was in. And lucky for me, like I keep saying, like this whole world is just really, I don't even know where to begin, because this whole world is very, very unfair. Like I'm a bit obsessed with actors and I'm fascinated with it in one way, but I'm also very disturbed in the other way, because like you just literally like live like double lives every now and again. Like you literally have to become somebody else, and if you're kissing them and stuff, like you're living that truth, and there's no thank you. I don't want my boyfriend to be kissing nobody in a make-believe world. No thank you. Even if you're getting paid millions for it, no thank you. But it's funny that I watched the Elvis film, and oh, I'm not even gonna.
Ooh.
Otherwise, because I do it to my son all the time, where I'm just like, why does God create such humans where literally they are just so Anyway, so then I was watching Elvis, the film, and I was a little bit disappointed because like I wanted it to be a like proper story about his life. And at first, like the first half an hour was just seemed to be a lot of montages of his life. And then it went into like the whole like, I don't know, corruption of his career rather than his actual story of like, you know, how did he write this song and why did he write that song? And you know, what did like all these like little finite details. The film wasn't about that. It was just more about the corruption of his relationship with his manager. What was my point? You know, sometimes it happens in life where you just don't even know what you was just talking about. I was talking about actors, I was talking about films. Anyway, let me just go back to my previous point, which is I get obsessed with acting, and I was noticing how lucky these people are. Like, so you get to like be on set for 6 months, right? And you get to have the time of your life. And if it's not the time of your life, you know it's going to be over in 6 months. Not only that, you're having the time of your life being creative, learning scripts and getting into costumes and having breakfast and then film and then action. And then you get to like spend time with all these diverse type of creative people, right? You do that for 6 months and you get paid how much to do that, right? So, you know, the bottom rank of getting paid as an actor is like the top rank of like what any executive will get. So for example, you start at like, let's say like 100 grand or whatever, I don't know, I'm just guessing here, right? So you get like big amounts of money, and if you're a star, obviously you're talking about millions here, right? So you get big amounts of money, which that's really sad for Elvis, because like he really got not much. He was getting like 1 million a year, and that's like not heard of nowadays with like our stars. Anyway, so not only are you having fun and you're getting paid lots of money, then you get paid to go around to talk about yourself. So people are asking you about yourself. Well, why did you take on this role? And what did this role mean to you? And how did you do? Like, literally, so many people would love to just be paid to talk about themselves. And isn't that nice that somebody's so interested in your life that they're paying you to be there so they could ask you questions about you? Isn't that a freaking privilege? And here we are like having such different situations in life where one person is getting paid to talk about themselves, millions as well, and then somebody else is like getting paid £7 an hour to like look after disabled people, or they're getting paid like, I don't know, £10 an hour to clean the toilets, and their job is like so much harder, and your job is to just talk about yourself and why you chose to do this film, and you're getting paid way more than doctors and teachers and carers.
Wow!
Like, there's literally something very disturbingly wrong with this world. And I was listening to this guy in the Diary of a CEO. I think his name is Crept. Obviously his name is not Crept, but I think that's his stage name. And he was saying that he's learned so much that he didn't know before. Like, oh, you can claim this back, or you could do this with your money, you could that with your money. And people don't talk about things like that because they don't want everybody to succeed, right? They don't tell you about, oh, you should do this with your money, you should do that, or make sure you do this when you do this, and make sure you do that. Like, nobody talks about it. And I swear down, like, if I become successful, I am going to be a tap that's open to everything. I am going to be talking about everything that I see, and this is what you should do, and this is what you should do. Why? Because the world shouldn't even be this way. And the guy was saying, like, oh, rappers, for example, they aspire to have the chain and to look like this, to look like that. Why? Because the role model presents that. And then I was thinking to myself, well, then I'm going to be like somebody who never wears jewelry, so then I'm going to inspire people to be natural. And I was sitting there and I was thinking, but I like jewelry, so what is the real problem here? And then I got to the bottom of it in my own head, that the real problem is not even the fact that I'm inspiring you to have jewelry and you don't have enough money to have jewelry. I'm inspiring you to have this tracksuit and you don't have enough money to have that tracksuit. And instead of me saying, well, I'm not going to wear the tracksuit because I want to inspire you to do what you can afford, it's like, no, why don't we just change the world? Why can't we all just have a chain or just have jewelry? Why is it that everything is annoyingly expensive? And this Crept guy, he's like got this whole baby line, so his products are really healthy, right? And it's unheard of in what he was saying, that it's unheard of, like, that these products that have 0% of this and that. And it's like, damn, like, what are we putting in our bodies that is so unhealthy? And here he is doing something new that's like healthy, and it's like, oh, this whole world. And the only reason why we put preservatives, which I think is what the unhealthy thing is in the ingredients, or whatever it is, like, to preserve it long term, is because of money. Why? Because you don't want to lose money. Why? Because you want to make money in the first place. And money is a problem. I've been saying this since I was a kid anyway, like, we have to get rid of money. We have to get rid of the whole concept of money. We have to do things for free. When people come to us, they ask us for things for free. I'm sorry, baby bum bum. You can go on the floor if you want, baby. You don't need to stay here. I went on such a tangent there of like a new world and how that would look like. Literally, if I make trainers, people would just come to me and then I would make them because I'm happy. And then I could see how happy they are that I'm making them the trainers. And then I'll give it to them and that's it. And I know the materials, we have to get the materials, and maybe the process does have to become longer and not so instant, where like I do have to go and get the material for the trainers, but everything is free because you like to do it. And I'm sure there are people who like to collect material, make material. There is a way for us to do all of this for free. There is a way, because I can see it, I can feel it in my body. Like, I want to do everything for free. If you said to me, Nayna, work in this factory for once a week for free so then the world could go around, I'd be like, okay, 100%. Nayna, clean the streets once a week so the world can go around. 100% yes. There's 8 billion of us. We can literally all have chores and make the world go round for free. And then everything else that we make, that we create, we do it for free. And then we have a waiting list of people who want things from us and we give it to them for free. Why not? I can't even see why not. And I know why not in this world. I'm just meaning like in my brain, I don't see why not. Because why not in this brain is that people are just not giving. They want things for their time. They want things for their money. Because why? Because they don't really, I don't know, they've been taught to be selfish. They've been taught to do this for me. This is my gift and I'm giving it to you. And for the exchange, I need to be, you know, I need to go, what's that thing? I need to benefit for the exchange. Whereas me, I don't need to benefit for no exchange. I'll just give it to you for free. And I don't, and I guess these people have been taught this way, and it's selfishness. I don't know what else that will be. It's selfishness, lack of love, lack of givingness. I don't know. I'm going on such a tangent here because I'm supposed to be talking about following your dreams, and I guess that is actually my dream, is to have a world that looks this way, that is completely free, and we do things for the sake of loving it or for the sake of giving. Sweep the streets for free once a week, because there's 8 billion of us. There's no need for me to do it more than once a week, right? So if we're all contributing, there's no need for you to do something 5 days a week. And so then I'll do that. Yeah. Anyways, so I guess I'm gonna trust my feelings going forward, right? I'm gonna do things that make me happy, and I'm learning now. I did something very difficult. I knew I was gonna disappoint somebody, and I did something really important, which was I was following my feelings, I was following my body, and now I'm gonna see where that takes me in life. And I'm going to create a life for myself that makes me feel happy and that my feelings want it. And it has to be creative, because that's what I enjoy. I enjoy creativity, and it has to make me excited. And if it doesn't, I will be saying, No. No. And then my dream is to, and I was saying to Gabriel, like, you know when you say to yourself, like, when I become successful, this is what I'm gonna do, the first thing I'm gonna do. And I was saying to Gabe, I want to build my own house. I want to build my own home. I want it to be on one floor, so I don't want stairs in my house. I want it to be one floor. I want it to be like a roof that's like that, and I want like to be like glass everywhere, so you can just see, like, so there's no walls. But I do hope that the glass, I can get the glass that goes foggy, so then you can have a little bit of privacy, because obviously sometimes you need some privacy. Not really, but you know, it could just be helpful, you know. And what else? I need it to be wooden glass, all on one floor, and I need about 5 bedrooms or 6 bedrooms, and not including the open area where you'd have the kitchen and the living room. And then on one side of the house, I want to have like an indoor pool, because I really like swimming in pools that are warm, with a garden. And then on the front of the house, I want it to have spaces for parking. And then I'd have a shed on the left side, so then I could have like store things. And then on the right, I'd have something else, I don't know. But I just want a whole bit of land, create this home for me, and then I'll just live there until I die, which I don't know, maybe when I'm 50 I'll die. 53, 54. Maybe when I'm 54 I'll die. Anyways, and that's what I'm gonna try and create. But in the process of creating that, I will be doing things that make me happy, like creative things to do with music. And really, if I could make a film, I'd love that. Because I did Harry Potter one time. I was an extra in Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire, and it was the scene of like the ice ball, where they had the ball and it was like this ice everywhere. It was so beautiful. So I know how those people get treated, because I was in the middle, right there in the middle, and it was the most fun that I've ever had. Okay, there were some like really bitchy girls there, and they were a bit bitchy, but if you ignore that, it was very, very, very fun. So I'm gonna trust my feelings, and I have so far, and I'm gonna see where they take me. So wish me luck, and I shall be back another time to tell you how that went. I needed to do an update this week, because obviously I did what I said I was gonna do, and I did it. I took the step. But next week I will be back with some juicy juicy videos. And I'm gonna let this baby leave, because I know she wants to leave, but she just doesn't know how to. Right, until next time, have a good time of life, and I shall see you in my next video. Okay, bye. Is your baby? Is your baby? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Bye. See you